Hello, you are welcome. Today we have to solve the most interesting question, that is m square minus n square is equal to 15, and we have to find the value of m and n. So solution. The question is m square minus n square is equal to 15. To solve this, for this we have to use this identity, that is a square minus b square, which is equal to a plus b times a minus b. So here we have to use this identity, so this will become m plus n times m minus n, which is equal to 15 at this side. Now to solve this, look at here, from this here m plus n is always greater than m minus n. M plus n is always greater than m minus n. So keep this condition in your mind. We have to write this again, that is m plus n times m minus n, which is equal to 15 at this side. Now we have to factorize this 15 as so in the next step here, m plus n times m minus n is equal to, this 15 is also equal to 15 times 1, which is equal to 15, and also 1 times 15, which is equal to this 15, and we also know that 5 times 3 is equal to 15, and also 3 times 5 is equal to 15. Now look at here, keep this condition in mind, that m plus n is always greater than m minus n. So here at this case the first number is greater, so this obey these rules, so here this is possible. And this case here the first number is small, so it does not obey this rule, so here this is not possible. And here this number is greater, which obey these rules, here this is possible. And this is the first number is smaller, does not obey these rules, so this is not possible. So here we consider these two cases, 15 times and 5 times 3. So here we obtain two cases. The case number first is m plus m times m minus n is equal to 15 times 1, and the second case is m plus n times m minus n is equal to 5 times 3. So here the case number first is m plus n times m minus n is equal to 15 times 1. 15 times 1. So here this shows that m plus n is equal to 15 and m minus n is equal to 1. So we have to write this as m plus n is equal to 15 and m minus n is equal to 1. Now we have to add these. So here this cancel, so here m plus m is equal to 2m, which is equal to 15 plus 1 is equal to 16. We have to divide this side by 2 and also this side by 2. 2 to cancel, so here 8 times 2 is equal to 16. So here m is equal to 8. So this is the value of m. Now we have to subtract these to obtain the value of n. So here again m plus n is equal to 15, m minus n is equal to 1. So we have to subtract these numbers. So here this will become positive, this will become negative, this m cancel with m, and here 2n is equal to 15 minus 1 is equal to 14. So here this side divided by 2 and this side divided by 2, 2 to cancel, 2 times 7 is equal to 14. So here n left, n is equal to 7. So this is the value of n. So from case number first here, mn is equal to 8 and 7. Here m is equal to 8 and n is equal to 7. Now here we have to solve for the case number second, that is m plus n times m minus n is equal to 5 times 3. So here case number second is m plus n times m minus n is equal to 5 times 3. Now also this will become m plus n is equal to 5 and m minus n is equal to 3. Now we have to add these two. So here this n cancel with n, and here 2m left, which is equal to 5 plus 3 is equal to 8. This side divided by 2 and this side divided by 2, here this 2 cancel with 2, here m left, m is equal to 4. So this is the value of m. Now we have to find out the value of n. So here again we have to subtract these. So here m plus n is equal to 5 and m minus n is equal to 3. Now we have to subtract these, so this will become positive, this will become negative. So here this m cancel with this m. Here 2n, which is equal to 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. This side divided by 2 and this side divided by 2, 2 to cancel. Here n is equal to 1. So finally here mn is equal to 4, 1. So from the case number first, the value of m and n is 8 and 7, and from the case number second, the value of m and n is 4 and 1, 4, 1. So these are the possible answer of this interesting question. Now we have to check our answer, either these values are correct or not. Now here we know that the question is m square minus n square is equal to 15. Now we have to put the value of case number first, that is m is equal to 8 and n is equal to 7. So this will become 8 square minus 7 square is equal to 15. 8 square is equal to 64 minus 7 square is equal to 49, which is equal to 15. And finally 64 minus 49, this is equal to 15, which is equal to 15. This shows that the left hand side and the right hand side are equal. So the value of case number first, m is equal to 8 and n is equal to 7 are the correct values. Now we have to solve for the case number second, that is m is equal to 4 and n is equal to 1. So here the question is m square minus n square is equal to 15. So here we have to put the value of m as 4 and n is 1. So here 4 square minus 1 square is equal to 15. 4 square is equal to 16, and here minus 1 square is equal to 1, which is equal to 15. And finally 16 minus 1 is equal to 15, which is equal to 15. This shows that the left hand side and the right hand side are equal. So here these value are the correct value of this interesting question. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe the channel. Thank you. Bye bye.